Hello everybody, welcome back. I am finally back on YouTube. This summer has been crazy. I failed a pre-test, which means I have to do summer school for the first time. Not too happy about that. I'm also not too happy that I have a double ear infection right now. It is officially June 3rd. Switch to launch 2 days. 2 days. We are 2 days out. I know, give yourself a round of applause. I got me a nice little pre-order set. We're here on the Nintendo Today app. Super Nintendo World did open up like 400 miles from my location, so thanks Nintendo for setting your new theme park near me. And by near me, I mean 400 miles. It's still pretty close compared to LA or anywhere over there. And I've been to places. I've been to so many places. But I also haven't even been anywhere. But that's not the topic of this Infotalk. Today is my Switch 2 plan. So, my Switch 2 is... Backtrack a little bit. My Switch OLED is starting to fail. The GPU is starting to go out. The screen is showing like green. And when I dock it, it'll still project screen to whatever I dock it to. Which is one of the reasons why I cannot do gameplay on my OLED anymore. As far as right now. It's sad, I know. But I don't have a choice. And plus, the Bluetooth failed completely. It's in handheld only. And the settings menus are starting to glitch also. And my Switch thinks it's 2034 for some reason. Not even kidding. It literally thinks it's 2034. No clue why. It has just been a crazy time. For everything. But yeah, my OLED is starting to see itself out. Obviously, I can use it and stuff. But I'm going to try to preserve it. That way when I get my hands on my Switch 2, actually tomorrow is when I'm actually getting my hands on Switch 2. Not on June 5th. And here is why. This is what this info talk is about. Is how am I getting my Switch 2 before launch day? Well, it wasn't even my plan. It was the local GameStop's plan. If you didn't know, GameStop is closing down a lot of stores all over the U.S., and our local GameStop just so happens to be one of the unlucky ones that are getting shut down. Really close to Switch 2. Now, I don't know if this early launch is connected, but we go down at 3 tomorrow to pay off the console and accessories. And then our GameStop is having Mario Kart 8 tournaments, Smash Bros. Sidewalk art contest, which I will gladly try to be there for. It's at 7 p.m. ends at 10:59. Switch 2 pickup is at 11:01. And if you do end up getting your Switch 2 before 12 a.m., I would wait until 12:05 to power it on as like a little 5-minute failsafe. That way your console doesn't accidentally brick or mess up because the servers or patches or whatever got delayed. Now, I know Nintendo is good about this quality control, but still, it's a failsafe. It's going to work. It's pretty rare that any of this happens anyway. But just trust me, I'm doing it. So, yeah, about that. Some system transfer to Switch 2. I have a really good checklist. I do not have it on me right now, but it involves keeping my OLED data, but also putting it on the Switch 2. Using this easy method, I'll be right back. Here, listen to some music. Never mind. My OLED is, system updating. Bro, what? I did, system update? Well, guys, system update 20.2. I'm immediately going to settings. Immediately. What's new here in settings? Oh, I'm at 20.1.1. I'm stupid. I don't know. No clue what that was about. How about you listen to some nice, good music while I wait? I'm kidding. I obviously have to take my phone with me because it will just turn into sleep mode, so hope this, travel from my room down the stairs into the crazy part of the house just to grab the piece of paper I need goes to plan. And I know it isn't called the crazy part of the house for no reason. My brother is always making noise. See what I mean? Just find the paper and go. Where is it? It's not up here. Oh no, I severely need that checklist. Go away! Oh, please be quiet. Oh my God. Does this have to happen right now? Like, where's that launch checklist? Oh my God. Why now? Oh no. Why? That checklist had my entire Switch 2 launch day and instructions for Switch 2 transfer literally mapped out. And that one piece of paper that I severely need is nowhere to be found. I left it here on the kitchen counter. Oh no, did it get thrown away? That is worst case scenario. Where's that paper, man? Where is that paper? I'm screwed. Looks like we're gonna go back to ChatGPT where I found it. It's gonna be really interesting. Oh, is that it? Please be it. Maybe we're not going back to ChatGPT. Maybe I just found it, and I found it. Now let's get out of here before my brother starts doing some crazy stuff again, like screaming for no reason, which is a very big topic he likes to do. Oh no, he's coming. Close the door. Close the door. Kenner, I am recording. Please go away. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. God dang. I cannot be left alone by that kid. So here's the switch to transfer checklist. It's pretty brief. Step 1 is obviously to pick it up, which, no duh. Step 2 is to open it, also no duh. And then sign in with sign-in ID and password. And some other notes is to have Wi-Fi and OLED, or whatever your other console is, if you have one, turned on. Make sure the Switch 2 and other console are charged, and cloud saves on or backed up if you have NSO, which might be the only reason why this works. Don't count me on that. I was like, I need a second to breathe. Just ran up the stairs. Step 4, select create new user, make the me avatar nickname, link account, which I'm gonna do. And then on your second console, if you have it, go to settings, system, data, management, save data, cloud, your user, auto backup on. Step 6 is to back up all your data, which all my data has been backed up since January, which is when I got my first 7, yeah, you heard me right, 7 screen replacements. And then step 7, open eShop, tap my user, read download library, begin download. And then for me, it just says do Mario Kart World first, because Mario Kart World is the priority today, or tomorrow, or June 5th. Go to eShop, register primary for my OLED, or your first console. And then step 9 is to open the Switch to eShop, open Nintendo Switch Online, confirm access, which I forgot what that meant. Make sure all games are still at their saved point, as they are on your old console if you have the old console. Now, for my Switch 2 party checklist, it says day before, enable all alarms to wake up for the Switch 2. Done that already. They're all set for Thursday. 12 a.m., and then every single minute, not kidding, every single minute past 12 a.m. 12 a.m., wake up, 4:30 a.m. This is pre-note, so it was going to be 12 a.m., get up, 4:30 a.m., head out, and then about 5:20 is when we get home. 5:30 a.m., a secret unboxing, and there's a reason why I put secret there. 6 a.m., start the download on Mario Kart World. 7 a.m., check it, and then dock to charge and play. 11 a.m., box the console for the party and set up the party, and that's why the 5:30 a.m. thing was secret unboxing. And then about 12 is when people arrive, and then I'll unbox the console again at 12:20, and then the event will be over at 4:15. That's my Switch 2 checklist right there. Now, some things I will have to alter on that checklist with the fact that the GameStop here is like, hey, get here 3 p.m., pay off the console, your accessories, everything. We have events starting at 7. You can come pick up your console at 11 p.m., pre-orders only. We did get slot 2 for our pre-order. Second in line. And that's a whole other story that I will tell later. Or I won't tell it at all because it's really sad. I'm not going to give any hints, but let's just say it killed me. Also, yes, our local GameStop at that time only got 25 units and we're not sold out. Our GameStop has 1 unit left at this moment. That's how rural our area is. They got only 25 units and there is still 1 unit unbought. Unpre-ordered. Come and get it, guys. I got my pre-order in. I definitely want a second one to give away. But I do not have the money for a second one. Because if I buy 2 consoles, like I'm already paying just about $1,000 for my only Switch 2 and its accessories. God dang, Nintendo. But then I pay $500 more just for a second console to give away for free? Yeah, no way, guys. There is no way I am doing that. I am sorry. And also, I'd probably just give it to like a family member or something. Family member or friend. Also, just want to say thank you for subscribing, guys. It has been crazy. Also, take note of this. Please do not pirate games or mod your console, as it could most definitely probably get bricked by Nintendo. And then there's another thing that I want to say. There's a warning about the screen that everyone needs to know. So when you unbox the Switch 2 as fast as possible, like pretty much everyone, except me, because I gotta study the packaging so I can get it packed for the event. Oh boy, that's gonna be crazy. Do not take off that film. Nintendo's came out with a statement, do not take off that film. It is fused with the screen and it prevents basically the screen from falling apart in an event where you drop it or something like that. You can, and it's recommended you put a screen protector on top of that though, which is my plan. And I just bought the screen protector from Walmart. It's literally the cheapest thing at this point. Besides Welcome Tour, which we'll get into in a minute. Just do not take that film off. Also, Walmart has been doing something off. If you got a pre-order from Walmart and it got canceled, but you got an email, you have 24 hours from that email to get your Switch 2 pre-ordered. Like, you have to check out again and stuff. Now, there have been reports of people going to do this, and it says out of stock. That could be just because there's too many people, or they're actually out of stock, or just for crowd control, if you want to call it that. Now, me, I just did the walk-in at GameStop and stayed outside in the Florida heat. It was about 80 degrees that day. And I just stood outside in that for like 8 hours. Not even kidding. 8 hours. Lucky for us, there was a Firehouse Subs right next to the GameStop. So everyone in line was just going into the Firehouse Subs and just buying some food and drinks from the Firehouse Subs next door to the GameStop. It was really funny. Like, everyone just walked in and everyone was like, hey, what'd you get? What did you get? I got X. What'd you get? It was hilarious. But great. Everyone was talking about, like, bro, what was that drop the price thing? And personally for me, I just looked at the comments once and just went to full screen instantly. I was like, nope, not dealing with that. And that's basically what everyone in line did. Because they were not having it. They was not having it at all. I'm so excited. Like, but we gotta do one more segment. And this segment is called Final Mario Kart World Wishes. For me, I want boss battles like in Mario Kart DS. More variety in the P-Switch missions, such as Item Rain. Scratch that. I want more modes, but we'll get to that in a second. I want more P-Switch missions than just, get to the next goal ring in the amount of time. Some of them did look interesting, some of them just looked repetitive and boring. I want boss battles and stuff where you get a P-Switch and say, a sand monster or the giant lava monster from the big donut comes out and you have to beat it. Or drive a track backwards in reverse. Or do a race without getting hit by any items and the CPUs are on hard. Okay, I do not want that actually. I forget. Nintendo, if you watch this video, forget I said that. Forget I said that suggestion with a no getting hit by items thing. Have the CPUs on easy, though. Or have us be able to control the difficulty. But then again, most of us will just pick easy. I'm going to try to go for 100% of Mario Kart World. I am only 8 Power Moons away from 100%ing Odyssey. Well, sort of. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I gotta finish up mirror mode, and then 200cc is what I gotta finish up, and then I gotta just do queen farming, and then I'll just do some MMR farming. I just reached 2,000 MMR for Mario Kart Online. I know. How crazy. But my Switch is being a crybaby when it tries to upload ghost data from time trials. My Switch is just weird. I really hope I don't get a faulty Switch. Or is it because my OLED's a launch day OLED and it's just that old? No clue. No clue at all. Back to the Mario Kart wishes, though. More battle options, like Renegade Roundup. That was very fun. Shine Thief was fun. I'm going to call this World Battle, but it's a balloon battle across the entire world of Mario Kart World, which could be an online thing only, because doing it locally or just with the CPUs would be kind of crazy. Honestly. Driving modes. Before we go back to battles. Driving mode. Item rain. Item rain. Backwards mode. 250cc. Now that one may get some people confused. 250? Why? Well, we don't even know if 200 is confirmed. Or reverse or mirror mode. We don't know. We've only seen up to 150. And there is that Japanese ad where they're driving on Mario Brothers circuit backwards. Like, not in reverse. Where you would be going downhill, you're going uphill. In Mario Brothers circuit. Yeah. I know. It's kind of crazy, but it's also not kind of crazy. I love the fact that Mario Kart World is so close. It's right around the corner, guys. Mario Kart World is right here. And so is Donkey Kong Bonanza, the spiritual successor to Odyssey. We have no updates about 3D Mario or Mario Maker, which are, okay, where are they? There has been some rumored directs around Switch 2 launch, basically being either this week or next week around launch. Now, it's pretty clear there's definitely not going to be anything this week, with Switch 2 being on a Thursday, leaving Friday and Saturday for this week, and that'll just be a little too packed. Next week is a bit better, but still off. You know, it's a bit off for me. Don't say that it's perfect. Not at all. But it's just a bit off. And by perfect, I mean perfectly off. It's a bit off. Not that off. More I would like to say is about the Switch 2 camera. I don't know what to do about it. Because I want to get a Switch 2 camera, but the black one just, But the Piranha Plant one just looks, oh, I want that. But the black one has better camera quality, and the Piranha Plant one's like, So I'm stuck in, like, which one do I get? I'm most likely getting the Piranha Plant one because it just screams Nintendo. The other camera, it's the only part about it that screams Nintendo is the fact that it comes in a Nintendo box and it's manufactured by Nintendo. And that's about it. Also, there's been some rumors that Switch OLED can be docked on the Switch 2 dock. I'm not saying that's confirmed, because it's probably not. But I've seen people do it. I have seen it. But it's probably photoshopped or something. But you never know. Also, Nintendo Switch Online shut down for Nintendo Switch 1. We do not have a date for that yet, so we're going to... sorry about that. Just tired. Yeah. Don't know about that. One more thing I want to say. Welcome tour. Welcome tour costs $10. Yeah. What I've seen of Welcome Tour, I want that game. Like, I really do. And I'm also the person that's I'm trying to save up enough money to buy a 1-2 Switch. I don't know, I just think it's a cool concept and I want to try it out. But I know everyone's going to be screaming in the comments like, do not do 1-2 Switch. But you gotta give it a chance, okay? I'm gonna give it a chance. But I hope I can get it on Switch too. Hopefully. That way I can get everything dealt with. Because I can't really do anything with 1-2 Switch on my Switch. One of the Bluetooth being Dunzo. Unfortunately. So yeah. Well, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I will be coming at you from my secret unboxing. Unboxing video. Very scary. And I will be like, hey, this is what you get in Switch 2, blah, blah, blah. Here's how to unbox it. And I will have to rewatch my own video, actually, to rebox the goddamn thing. Because I'm going to unbox it, set it up, download Mario Kart World, and do all that. You know my checklist. I already told you all. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.